and welcome to Life Cues Week 17. You know, I had the most wonderful day today. I went for a walk with a really dear friend of mine, and she just recently lost her mom, so we did a lot of wonderful talking and soul searching, and it was just such a beautiful day. We came back and had tea, and then in the mail I had a lovely gift from another dear friend who lives in England, and she sent me some English goodies, chocolates and cookies and tea and coffee, and the cutest card, and it says, "It's been long overdue, we should have a coffee together again like we used to." So I shared that tea and coffee with my friend that I had walked with, and it was just a really, really nice day. And when she went home, I just realized that, you know, good friends are such a wonderful treasure, and that I'm really blessed to have friends in my life. And so, talking about what are wonderful treasures and possessions that you have, not that you possess your friends, this week prompt is, what is your most prized possession? In this instance, I'm talking about something that's a material thing. Although I don't like to sort of put too much of my focus on material things because they're just things, but we all have keepsakes, or someone gave you something really special that you just truly treasure. So this week I want you to art journal what is your most prized possession. So let's get started. is my most prized possession, or here's a picture of it. It's this statue of Mary, Our Lady of Lourdes. And I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember the movie The Song of Bernadette that was on TV years ago. I was just a little girl when I saw it. Right around that time, I went to a convent for most of my school years. And so every Catholic girl, I think at some point, wants to be a nun or looks at the nuns like they are just, you know, the most perfect, mysterious women on the planet Earth. And that's the phase I was going through at that time. And it was around my actually it was my confirmation. My parents gave me this beautiful statue of Our Lady of Lourdes with Saint Bernadette kneeling by it. And I just thought it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was carved in Italy, and I have it to this day. It has been at my bedside since I was 8 years old. So I'd have to say that's my most prized possession. And so I wrote on this distress tag, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And the roses at the bottom of the page depict when there is a flower that's most symbolizes Mary. It would be the rose, because the rose always seemed to appear in her apparitions. If you noticed in the statue, there's roses all around, so I wanted to portray those. And I mean, I was raised a Catholic, but I'm not necessarily a practicing Catholic today. But you are what sort of embedded in you as a child, I guess. So for sure, though, I do believe in Mary, and I always have, and so that's my most prized possession. So I hope you like it. Oh, I guess I should tell you what I did. I painted the page in a pretty blue, and then I used some mica flakes, some blue mica flakes, to make the background a little iridescent, although it's hard to see. I used a photograph that I took. I made those flowers. I hope you could see them, because I'm sure that it was done in fast motion. I use gold paint here, and I used the back of it to sort of be beads, and I wanted it to kind of be like rosary beads. So that's what that was. I first started my tag, and I hand wrote these words on there, but then when I distressed it and put the Versamark and clear embossing powder over it, washed the words off, so I typed it on the computer instead. So it's a pretty simple page, although the flowers took some time. So I can't wait to see what your most prized possession is, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.